and welcome to HISD News. I'm Sarah Osborne. Nearly 1,000 recent graduates will have a chance to win scholarships, computers, and even a brand new car at the upcoming HISD Cool to Be Smart event. One lucky member of the HISD class of 2013 will soon be driving this 2013 Dodge Avenger. The car was donated by the HISD Foundation and Healthman River Oaks Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. In order to be eligible to win, the recent HISD grads had to take 5 or more AP or IB classes while in high school and take the corresponding exams. They also need to be present at the Cool to Be Smart celebration, which takes place on Sunday, August 4th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Bayou City Event Center. Grads who are eligible for the event should have already received a postcard and a phone call from HISD staff. While many recent HISD grads are heading off to college this month, some current high school students are preparing for college entrance exams. Deborah Sanchez has more on an HISD summer boot camp designed to increase SAT scores.
17-year-old Michael Julian admits that a few weeks ago he really didn't know anything about taking the SAT exam.
I knew it was a big test that you had to score pretty well on. I knew that you took it during your junior and senior year, and that was just about it. Now,
Michael is not only up to speed on the importance of the exam, but can boast of a pretty impressive practice score.
I went from 1730 to a 1960, so that's a 230-point improvement.
Over the past month, Michael and a select group of his classmates from Sharpstown High School have taken part in their first ever Emerge SAT Bootcamp. Emerge is a district-wide program aimed at getting more HISD students, particularly minorities, into Ivy League and Tier 1 universities.
We are prepping them to obtain a high score on the SAT to be selectively admitted to one of these top schools in our country.
A high score equates to 600 or 650 in each of the 3 sections. So students enrolled in the boot camp were drilled and re-drilled each day from 8 to 2 p.m. and then continued the work at home.
We do about an hour and a half of math instruction, an hour and a half of writing, and an hour and a half of reading.
It's like about 2 hours, 1 hour homework, and then we get a list of vocabulary.
Students also took weekly practice tests to get used to the time and pacing of the exam.
I feel really proud of myself because at first I found that it was really difficult.
You literally have to really work into this if you really want to get your score really high.
After 4 weeks, the hard work indeed paid off, as some campers increased their scores by triple digits.
From 1290 to 1845, I eventually got up about 600 points. I think that's a really big difference because, in SAT, even 20 points can actually make a difference.
The students will continue practicing and studying with their Emerge cohort until October, when all HISD juniors take the SAT during the school day.
Well, now I have a lot more insight, and now I know how I can score big on the SAT.
To be honest, I'm proud of myself because I'm just I didn't think I was capable of doing this.
I just feel like by October I would do really great.
The results are in from a recent district-wide survey that was completed by more than 125,000 HISD staff members, students, and parents. The average HISD campus earned a B- after the results were tabulated from the Your Voice survey. District-wide, 83% of stakeholders said they are satisfied overall with their school. 89% said they are satisfied with the education provided by their school. And 71% said they are satisfied by the academic rigor provided by their campus. For a complete listing of results, visit houstonisd.org/yourvoice. Teachers and principals at HISD's 11 Power Up schools are gearing up for the one-to-one laptop initiative, which begins this August. Take a look. It may be a little ironic, but magic markers, paper, and some creative collaboration is helping to launch HISD's largest ever technology initiative.
It's great for all of us to be on the same page because this is a gigantic initiative to really transform how kids learn.
Principals, district leaders, and various central office departments recently gathered for a 4-day retreat to ensure everyone is on the same page for Power Up, HISD's one-to-one laptop initiative.
We're really addressing the question this week, why? Why do this, and why is this so important for our students?
We have people here from central office on how they're going to support us and how we're going to support teachers and how we're all working toward that common goal. And I think it really is a good idea, and I think it's been very successful to have all of us here together.
Joining members of Team HISD were 18 educators from the Mooresville Graded School District in North Carolina, which has gained national attention for their laptop initiative.
We started out 6 years ago just at our high school and one intermediate school, and we've now moved the next year, and every child from grade 4 up through seniors have a laptop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during the school year.
HISD is taking the best practices from Mooresville and is learning from their successes and their failures along the way.
One of our biggest lessons learned was in the way that we delivered professional development. And I think that's one thing Houston's doing the right way in terms of having us here and setting the precedent of this is what it needs to look like.
And that's what makes it a lot more powerful, because you can hear mistakes that they made as well as things that they learned along the way.
They've also given us some good tips and some good strategies on how to ensure that we have good classroom management, how to ensure that we have good engagement, and different things and ideas on how we can implement this successfully for Houston ISD.
HISD is implementing Power Up at 11 high schools this coming school year. Teachers will get their laptops in August and will have an entire semester of training before students get theirs in January 2014.
This is not about the box. It's not about the technology. It's not about the computer. It's about changing the teaching and learning environment and preparing kids for what's going to happen when they graduate.
Although HISD's Power Up initiative is far larger than Mooresville's program, hopes are high that Houston will set the bar for the rest of the nation.
I think it's very doable. I think Houston has the opportunity to do it and the leadership and the vision in place to make it happen. We really want Houston to succeed.
Students at HISD's Petroleum Academies have spent the last few weeks getting an inside look at the oil and gas industry. Several dozen students from Milby, Westside, and the Young Women's College Preparatory Academy have spent the last 3 weeks externing at oil companies across Houston. On July 24th, the externs and their company mentors celebrated the experience at a special banquet at the Houston HES Club. During their externship, the students not only gained valuable real-world experience, but they were also paid.
I learned so much. It was just so much fun. Every day it was something new. We got to see so many different departments.
It was so incredible. It solidified my decision to enter the oil and gas world and become a petroleum engineer, so it was so exciting.
Funding for the summer program is provided by the Independent Petroleum Association of America, which also worked with HISD to create the district's 3 petroleum academies. Time now for the HISD Fast Fact of the Week. Did you know that HISD translators convert more than 2 million words a year from English into other languages for schools and departments? That's it for this edition of HISD News. Be sure to connect with us every day by following us on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm Sarah Osborne, and I'll see you next time.